Fuck Craig. Welcome back to Memester of the Week, the show where we are memes, and we are definitely not weekly, because that's a lot of fucking work. Hello.
Memester? I hardly know her.
No.
Thank you. I will now be taking... I put in my work for the month, and I'll be taking my leave now.
Last time on Memester of the Week, you guys discovered that Quincy Harker, the fellow researcher for the Brotherhood of Dusk, has gone off by himself, and you tracked him to a cave that you were unable to enter because it was protected by magical ruins. Upon further research of the area, you discovered the ruins, disabled the enchantment, and were able to enter the cave. While in there, you were attacked by Dark Watchers, and you noticed that there were no animals in this cave. Every sense of life has fled from this place, because they fear what could happen to them here, while being attacked in the tunnels of this abandoned mine shaft. Jurnee was separated from the group and caused a slight cave-in. And so now Palmer and Mordicai and Dan and Dusk were on one side of this wall of rocks, and Jurnee was on the other. And Palmer decided that she would fly over, blip over, get to Jurnee, and try and reunite her with her group. And
that went really well, right?
That went
super well.
Very poorly for you.
As the record shows.
Did it?
You will find out how and why.
I don't remember that going poorly. That's weird. I think you need to check your post-it notes. I think it went really well, actually.
Yeah, actually, we're all full health and in a great spot right now.
Yeah,
it's true.
Speaking of health, Mordecai is not looking too hot.
Yeah.
I'm beaten and bloodied, boys. I'm not doing good.
Mordecai, you're at 5 out of 8 harm?
Oof.
I am at... Let me double check. I think it's a much worse situation than that, my dear friend.
He's dead, actually.
We getting there. I'm almost dying. I, dear sir, am at 5 of 7 harm.
Yeah, 5 of 7.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm beaten, bruised, and bloodied.
We're more than halfway dead.
Live
on my way to
heaven.
heaven.
That was got it in one. That was amazing. I'm so proud of all of us.
I can't wait to have to listen to that again.
I want to hear every track of that singled out just to hear where everyone was going with it.
Whoa. Not living.
Ooh, that's going on the outtake reel, boys.
Yeah.
I mean, if I hit dying, it's going to keep going.
Yeah. All right. Let me set the scene.
Cave.
Let me set some set dressing for you guys a little bit. So we see the forest from the outside, and we see Abby and Rakomi. Rakomi?
That is absolutely not what you called him. And if you can't remember, then he ceases to exist.
All right. You have lost the username and password to this minion.
All right, try me. I have it written down. His name is Raccoon Homie.
Raccoon Homie. So we see the forest from the outside, and the sun is starting to set. And we see Abby, Raccoon Homie, Fromy, and Chromie.
Yes.
All sitting by the entrance to this cave and waiting, essentially. Waiting for their friend to return. And then the camera kind of flies down and shifts into the cave, and we see it go down some tunnels, taking some sharp turns, and we see it pass over the faces of Dusk and Dan and Mordecai especially is bloodied. And then we see this large pile of rocks that the camera morphs into and slithers through, and out the other side we see Jurnee and Palmer grabs Jurnee by the hand and tries to fly away. And at that moment in the darkness, we see 2 sets of glowing green eyes, and we see shadows overtake Jurnee and Palmer.
Woohoo!
That's how it is. Listen, that's how it's always looked every time I've done it.
Yep. No, nothing to worry about.
Real goth aesthetic.
Everybody says they want a goth girlfriend until they get one.
Everybody says they want a goth GF until she teleports you to hell.
It's true.
So yeah, essentially what I'm doing here is I'm taking a hard move because of Palmer's failure and further separating the two of you from the group. So let's check in with Dan and Mordecai and Dusk. You guys are in the caverns of this old mining facility. You do have a map of this place, and you know that your friends were just on the other side of these rocks.
And we don't know that they're not there.
You don't know that they're not there.
I just know that Palmer went to go take care of Jurnee, and I trust that they've got it in the bag.
Your trust is misplaced.
Okay, let's take stock. Is everybody okay?
Dude, no. I'm so not okay.
Bro, you do not look okay. Dusk is with us?
Dusk is also
hurt at all?
Dusk is fine. Dusk is chipper, but also very concerned about your friend and very concerned about the situation here.
Yeah, how many creatures are approaching us? Creepers, I guess you should say. Shade creepers.
Bro, there better not be any creepers. I don't want to lose my diamonds.
Aw, man, creeper.
So we back in the mine.
Yeah, I think there's nothing on you just yet, but you did hear skittering from the other end of the tunnel.
Well, skittering could be anything.
Sure.
We love a bit of optimism.
Yeah.
Okay, Palmer's taking care of Jurnee. Dusk, why don't you keep an eye out while I heal the tank?
Yeah, heal me, Danny boy.
I can do that.
I guess I probably wouldn't assert anything on Dusk. I would say I'm going to start probably healing up our boy over here. Did you hear anything behind us?
I don't hear anything right now. I'll take a look. You take care of Mordecai.
Okay, I'm going to do that. I'm going to use some magic and try to stabilize your boy. I can heal one harm from an injury or cure a disease or neutralize a poison, so I'm just going to do that for a bit.
Nice. What does this look
11. What kind of injuries did you get again? Claws and stuff from the shadow creatures?
Yeah, I guess I just got a little sliced up, a little slice and dice on my abdomen, chest area. My thorax is bleeding.
All right, my insect friend, dude.
I mean,
no, just lay still, and I'm gonna sew you back together. Okay.
Okay. Do your thing, G.
Yeah, I'm just gonna lay my hand on his chest and channel the energies, the magical energies. And as my eyes begin to glow, purple sewing needles just sort of start appearing around the wounds and then drawing the lacerations together and closing them. And I'll have to do that. I'll have to do that more than once to stabilize him, won't I?
Yeah, if he's at 5 harm, you need to bring him under.
Yeah, you have to heal me one more time.
You can specifically choose to stabilize him, and he will still be over that threshold, but he will be stabilized, so he won't be taking more damage for me to call on.
Okay, well, first step, stabilize, I guess.
Okay. Is this something where, like, I feel the needles going into me? Like, you didn't really... There's no, like, anesthesia or, like, topical...
I think you probably just feel a tingle wash over you.
Yeah, the warm fuzziness of Dan's magic.
Mm-hmm.
Dan,
which you're familiar with.
Your hand is so warm and tender, and these needles going into my body is also equally warm and tender.
Brother,
which is wild.
Stay focused. We must stay focused, brothers.
Always focused. Go Rams.
Don't lose me here.
From down the mine shaft, you hear a little bit of shifting, and Dusk picks up on it, and he says, I think we might have something. And I think Dusk conjures a little bit of light in his hand just to be able to see your surroundings a little better.
All right, man. I guess we just tally fourth.
You're stabilized, but don't get into any more trouble. Let me take the front from now on, okay?
You got it, man. You know me.
Remember those ranged attacks we practiced?
Sure. I'm going to prop myself up on my sword as like a walking stick, and then dagger in the other hand.
Dagger is very much not a ranged attack.
Anything is possible with the power of magic on your side.
First of all, with the power of Christ, anything is possible. Write that down.
And Mordecai literally has the power of God and anime on his side. So
that cannot be any more true than it is. Also, you can breathe fire. We've established that. So
yeah, like we're chill. Dude, Oberon is my homie. Like I can do whatever I want.
Oberon is my co-pilot.
Oberomi.
My other car is Oberon.
All right, now we're making bumper stickers.
We got a Subaru and we got an Oberon.
I was the only one of the party who was able to successfully call him Obi. So
you don't know.
Obi-Wan
I have a long history. You don't know.
You don't know.
I know. I know
that's what got you banished.
Oh, Daddy Obi.
Boom. Dude,
I really hate where this is going.
Hey, man.
dude, Daddy
Must
Sitwell
stay
and
focused,
Daddy Obi.
brothers.
I got
It's-
two dads.
It has been
Please.
15 minutes, which means that it's time.
15 minutes, one roll.
Yep.
Time to go.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that you guys, Mordecai, you're propped up and ready to walk.
Oh,
So
yeah.
Dusk gets right up next to you and kind of like gives you a shoulder to be able to lean on. And says, Dan, you go ahead and take the front, I'll take the back, and we'll try and find another way around. And actually,
All right, you got it.
I will shift you guys over because we are in the mines. And I took the time to actually draw a little
look at that.
line.
Mind drawing.
Meow.
It's
A
not
drawing.
anything, but it's there.
It's a shape.
And this X is representing where the mine has collapsed.
Am I supposed to draw attention to the shape of it now, or will that be revealed later?
I mean, we
On
saw
the
it in the map,
significance of the
right?
shape.
Yeah, this is something that you would see in the map. This is the map that you would canonically have, right?
Okay.
So,
This is the map that we would canonically have.
So,
Jesus.
fuck up.
as I'm looking at the
For the listeners, it looks like someone got a thin blue pen and traced the bottom of a cup, and then
effective method.
drew a bunch of little forks like
It does
spaghetti.
look like forks,
Yeah.
Tiny pitchforks.
tridents.
Yeah.
Stabbing into the big circle.
Which,
What this is?
if I'm looking
what
at the map
is-
now,
This is a child who has been taught very basic sex education.
Oh no!
Well, everyone, Sarah will be drawing our maps from now on.
Can you make this like the logo for the episode?
No, I will not.
So this is the egg, and then
I just really feel like they need some visual aid, you know? Like,
This episode of Meme Star of the Week is brought to you by Stamps.com.
anyways, sorry.
It's okay.
I mean, you got to crack a few eggs.
So
what I
the
always say.
X is where the tunnel has collapsed. That circle just south of the X is essentially the like clearing an area where Mordecai, Dan, and Dusk are currently.
Looking at the map now, the shape of it looks familiar.
Wait, it does?
Yeah.
Wait, in what way?
All the sex education the Dark Brotherhood gave him.
there's none.
He's not
This looks
sure
like
yet because it's
Yeah,
not
I-
very
an egg.
important yet, but it
But
looks
it
familiar.
It looks familiar. Okay.
Yeah, I guess we'll just start trying to work our way around, and I'm going to be thinking to myself, what's taking Palmer so long?
Good. I think that that's a wonderful time to switch over to Palmer and Jurnee.
God damn it! You did that on
Hooray.
purpose. I swear. I'm gonna.
Did I set it up
Ask
to hand
ask
off?
me-
Yes.
ask me what I'm thinking. Oh, I wonder what Dan's up to is what I'm thinking. You bastard.
Just
How about
when,
how about that?
when you're
How
when you
about
keep
that?
going back to character select in GTA 5.
What I'm
It
thinking.
zooms out to the city.
Oh my god.
Two can
Oh,
play
God.
that game, bitch.
Yeah, Dan and Palmer are a dyad in the Force, so they're constantly connected.
No, we don't acknowledge that movie. Time rewinds. That didn't happen. If
Hey,
only.
you can't say that.
TM.
TM.
Shout out to Marcus.
Please don't.
please never shout him out ever again.
Whisper in to Marcus.
All
Worse.
right.
Worse. More intimate, and I hated it more. I have to focus. Okay,
So where the hell are we?
that's an excellent question.
I don't know what HD is, but my therapist says I got 80 of them.
Bum.
Damn it. Palmer and Jurnee, you both wake up and you find yourself in another part of the cavern.
Hey, better than I was expecting.
Yeah.
Yeah. You look around the room and you notice that you are both strapped into what look like gurneys.
What? That's super extra not good.
Yeah, how did we get here?
Are you telling me that Journey's in a gurney?
Stop.
The
We have
Jurnee
to focus.
gurney.
The
Stop.
journey.
You look around the room and you see two other people in this room, also strapped into gurneys. You see a man and a woman. This room is glowing with a light green light. The man looks like he's hooked up to two IVs. One is dripping a clear liquid that you could assume is maybe saline, and then coming out of his body.
I don't know why you would ever think that I would assume that that is saline. First of all, I barely know what that is. Second of all, Palmer definitely doesn't know what that is.
It's when you're on a boat. It's not that hard.
Okay, all right.
All right, Dan, penalty box, 3 minutes.
I'm sorry.
He looks like he's hooked up to two IV tubes, one of which is dripping this clear liquid into him, and then another, there is a soft green light that is pouring out of him and into a canister at the side of the bed. There are places for two other canisters at the other beds, but they are empty. What do you guys do?
That guy's getting milked for his screams like it's Monster Inc.
Wait, you watched that movie?
No, sorry, that was Sarah. That was not Palmer.
That's the one movie Palmer's seen.
Yeah, I would like to think that that's the movie that she watched.
This movie is a lot like Monsters Inc. Guy who has only ever seen Monsters Inc.
Monsters Inc. energy has only seen Monsters Inc.
I'm gonna die before I see Monsters University. This cannot stand.
Wait, so okay, I have a question. Did you say there was a woman here too?
Mm-hmm.
Is she hooked up to any juicing machines? Or?
It does not appear so.
Oh, okay, so it's
What
just
is she
only
doing?
Guy.
You saw empty canisters by her gurney, from what you can see.
Okay.
But she is strapped in.
Yes.
Are either of them moving or like
Nope.
conscious?
Nope.
Okay, cool. I think Jurnee is going to look around, register what is happening, look at Palmer, and start vigorously wiggling to try to jostle the gurney into her general direction whilst screaming, "Where are we? What is happening? That's never happened before. Is this a side effect of your thing? What's going on?"
You know,
Welcome back to Saw Trap of the Week.
I was about to praise her for finally reacting calmly in any given situation. When you said that she started jostling, I was like, okay, that's a calm, intelligent way, like, you know, testing your ropes or whatever. Like, yeah, that's great. Until, you know, you just casually threw in that she was also screaming.
Oh, yeah. I mean, she's jostling not to get out of the gurney, but to try to hug you because she's afraid.
Yeah, no, you can do that. There's no rule for that.
She just wants to hug you with the entire gurney.
You just
yourself.
You move the journey slightly. The journey? Well, that's gonna happen a lot, isn't it? All right, I've done this to myself.
Yeah, true.
But I feel like that's my. You know how GMs and people who do things have catchphrases. I feel like I've done this to myself is mine because that is the phrase I have said the most this arc. Anyway,
I mean, we love hubris.
It's true.
Yeah, Hubris lives down in Big Sur, runs Big Surprises. Love him.
Great guy.
He's great.
Focus.
Yeah, as you jiggle the gurney, you like feel yourself knock into some canisters.
Oh shit!
So you don't get as far as you would like, but you do get slightly closer to Palmer.
I want to do some sort of like investigative check, like be it magic or like it's been a while since I've played this game, so I'm gonna leave it to you. But I just want to know more.
Yeah, if you want to know more, you can roll either investigate a mystery or read a bad situation. Either way, you roll on sharp and you ask the questions relative to whichever one you're picking.
Read a bad situation seems appropriate.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, wouldn't call this a good situation.
All right, you hold 1.
8. So,
The questions for that are: what's my best way in? What's my best way out?
I got it.
Okay.
All of these are really good questions.
Excellent questions.
Considering I'm like bound, which to be fair, I feel like there should be a certain like leeway on how effective that is on me. I'm a divine being. I feel like in any episode of Supernatural, if they're like, let me just tie up the angel dude, there's never gonna be a situation where that dude remains tied up. Like, are you kidding me?
Oh, yeah. I mean, like, for sure, the getting out of that will be an act under pressure. And if it is a fail, then this person, whoever tied you up, was smart enough to know what you are and improve the binding. But that's only if you fail on that.
Yeah, okay. Well, you kind of helped me answer a question there. But what is the biggest threat?
The biggest threat, I think, is not in the room with you, but over to the side of the room, you see a large wooden door, like, oddly enough, classically a door that you would see in a dungeon.
Okay, so this person has taste.
On
Do your organ
that door, you see a vaguely familiar symbol of a owl that is nestled in thorns, and underneath that door you see a eerie glowing light, that same light green that has been pulsing through this room, in the same shade that you've been seeing in the Dark Watcher's eyes. You would have seen this marked on Mordicai stumbled on this. It was marked on the root of the tree that the Dullahan used to enter and leave Sleepy Hollow.
Yo!
The dude that kidnapped me?
Yep.
Well, he's done it again, ain't it? He done outsmarted me. Okay, then I would like to do that under whatever it was, pressure.
Try and break free. Yeah, roll act under pressure.
Under pressure. Sorry. Let's go. Rolling like crazy, because that's what the game is. 12.
Oh,
Dude,
Jesus.
let's fucking go.
you just
Because I'm-
flex right out of it.
I'm almost quite literally a god. So what I want essentially to happen is, like, the camera looks at Palmer and she's tied up. It looks at Jurnee, who's freaking out, and once it pans back to Palmer, she's just standing on the chair, like almost T-posing, you know?
Oh, awesome.
I would like to think that the moment that she, like, popped out of the chair and is just standing on top of it, that Jurnee also screams a second time. Just because that in and of itself freaked her out more.
I'm going to like gently grab the side of her head so that she can just like look at me until she stops screaming, which hopefully she has the sense to do so.
Yeah, she quickly goes from screaming to zipping her lips, looking up at her.
This gives me big producer's energy.
Yeah.
Like, honestly, that is kind of what she is, right? Is a producer. I'm going to do what I need to do to get her out of her binding.
Yeah, you want to break her out of her gurney. You're capable. I don't think that you need to roll for this by any means. I don't think that's a roll required kind of thing.
However the heck you did it to yourself, just do it again.
Yeah.
Okay, well, in that case, if I get to just choose, then she just, like, literally breaks it off.
Yeah. Awesome. I think that kicks ass. You guys are action heroes, and I'm 100% here for you guys being action heroes. That kicks ass.
Like I said, there would never be a scene like this in Buffy or in Supernatural where, like, the divine being is like, oh, I can't get out of my binding.
Right.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Unless it's
The chains were actually forged from all your past regrets.
Yeah. Unless it was some ridiculous shit like that, which it clearly isn't. So
Some kryptonite bullshit. Okay, well then Jurnee sits up on the gurney and looks at Palmer and is like, "How did we get in here? Did you bring us here?
maybe not intentionally, but we need to figure out who is dealing with all of this nonsense."
Okay. And
I walk over to the lady
Uh-huh.
and I give her a gentle wake up slap.
She does not respond and is very cold to the touch.
Oh God.
Oh, come on. You didn't have
that's
to
not gonna
introduce
work.
corpses to this. You know, this is a fun game for kids.
Palmer,
This is
corpse slapper.
This is Monster of the Week. There is a body count.
Well, she feels a little silly and then turns and walks to the dude and does the same thing.
Jesus.
I don't think Jurnee's saying anything. She's just watching kind of in abject horror of just watching Palmer slap people that could be dead.
I think what happens with this one is you see him stir just a little bit and is very confused. And like his eyes don't focus on either of you. He just like kind of barely like moves his head around, barely opens his eyes, and then passes back out.
You deal 1 harm and immediately kill him.
No.
Useless. Okay, then he's not going to be of much help. Then I guess I would like to, I don't know, do more investigating.
Yeah, I think I want to read a bad situation too now that Jurnee's actually
let's
like
pass
able
it over
to get
to
up.
her.
Yeah, so I'm gonna do that now. Let me just.
Yeah, read a bad situation.
I'll
How do you
read that.
go about doing this?
Well, wait, can I roll first so I know how bad or good I did?
Sure.
Okay, cool. Oh wow. Okay. 11.
All right.
That's pretty dang good.
Yeah, an 11's great. On an 11, you get 3 questions for read a bad situation.
Oh shit. Okay, great. Good. So I think Jurnee finally like pushes herself up from the gurney and gets up and walks around the room, just kind of like checking everything out. And I want to know, are there any dangers we haven't noticed?
What, you think me, super observant me, hasn't noticed something? As I say as I slap a corpse.
Perhaps.
Yeah, I think that looking around, Jurnee, you take note of the fact that like that woman didn't wake up. The man did a little bit and has this odd green light pouring out of him. And you see that, like, once again, I'm just going to redirect your attention to the door. And there is a lot of that green light pouring out from under that. But other than that, I don't think that there's any immediate danger that you haven't noticed in this room.
So like, is there only one door out of this room, and that's the terrifying door with the green stuff?
Yep.
Okay, cool.
You know, and it's like he says, you know, like I redraw your attention to the door. I know the door is there, but like, what you really expect me to be just like, okay, then I walk through it. Like, I'm not playing your game, sir. You're playing my game. I'm not falling for this.
To follow that up, then, what is my best way out? And I swear to God, if you say just opening and walking straight through the door, I'm gonna be pissed.
Well,
I didn't say the fastest way out. I said the best way out.
That's what he wants us to do. Go back to his little house of tricks.
Ay.
your best way out of this room, other than
not being in it in the first place.
not being there, is probably attempting to get Palmer to fly out again.
Okay.
The repercussions to that could be a lot worse.
Okay, but how frustrating would it be to never know what's behind the door?
Yeah.
You know me and my curiosity.
Yeah, actually,
Seed of doubt.
So you know what? Actually,
Jurnee,
I have.
you're spooky, and you have tags. Do you want to remind me what your tags are real quick?
like weapons have tags?
As a spooky, because you have these mysterious powers, you get 2...
What the fuck is a tag?
You get 2 spooky tags. They are your dark side tags.
Oh, that's what... Okay, it didn't say tags, so I didn't know what you were talking about. Okay.
And Jurnee, what are your tags?
Secrets and poor impulse control.
And what happens when you don't give in to your tag? Do you want to just like read that paragraph there for me?
Yeah. The keeper can ask you to do nasty things in accordance with your tags when your powers need you to. If you do whatever is asked, mark experience. If you don't, then your powers are unavailable until the end of the mystery or until you cave. And you spend luck, these requests get bigger and nastier.
So
Jurnee, you see that light.
I want to open the stupid door.
You want to open the door.
Okay.
Real bad.
I have another question, though. I still have another question.
Yeah, you still have one more question from Read a Bad Situation.
So, what is most vulnerable to me? And do not say the person dying on the table, because I know that. I mean,
the corpse is
something
actually
good
very
for me
slappable.
to take advantage of.
Oh, interesting. Okay. I think the thing that's most vulnerable to you is you don't know what it is. You don't know what it does. But you do know that there is a canister of this green light that is being siphoned out of this man's body.
Okay, the canister is vulnerable?
The canister is vulnerable and usable to you.
Okay, cool. Then, well, okay, Here is my thought. If the green gaseous substance is coming out of the man, and the woman has empty canisters and she's toast, then maybe the green stuff that's coming out of the guy is going to make him also toast. So maybe if I just disconnect it, he won't immediately be toast. I don't know. That's my impulse. So I am going to... How is he connected to this?
Ivy.
Oh.
Just an IV drip, you know.
Uh-huh.
You know how it goes.
Sure.
I thought you meant ivy like the plant. I was like, that's wild.
Oh.
That's
We're
wild
out of
with
the
a
same
Y.
line.
Oh my god.
Ew.
Okay, so then presumably I can just disconnect the... Okay, I'm sorry. Is the gas going into an IV bag, or is it going into like a container? Like what does it look like?
So there are two IVs hooked up to this guy. One is coming from a bag into him.
Yes,
Another
yes.
second IV is going presumably out of him
Yes.
into this metal canister.
Okay, it's a metal can.
Similar to a fire hydrant.
Okay, so it's literally the scream jars from Monsters
Yes,
Inc.
like very much the style of that.
Okay.
Very much the scream canisters from Monsters Inc. Like there is a glass portion to it that you can see is filling up with this light.
Did you mean a fire extinguisher?
Yeah, what did I say?
You said fire hydrant.
Fire
No, he
extinguisher.
did not. Roll back the tapes.
Really, I swear.
We got it on audio.
So from the canister, Jurnee is going to kneel down and disconnect the canister from the, I'm assuming, tube that is going into his body.
Mm-hmm.
Is there like a cap or something that goes over it? I don't know how this works.
For the sake of simplicity, let's say that there's a cap attached
Okay, cool.
to it.
And then she just like slaps the cap on there. And she turns to Palmer and is like, I don't know what this stuff is, but there's a lot of it coming out of that room, and maybe we can use this. So I'm just gonna... And she like picks it up.
Yeah, this is something that like you're going to have to like, it's like the size of a fire extinguisher. You're going to have to hold it with both hands.
That's fine. Like, you have to understand that she has the absolute kleptomania of Nancy Drew, and it doesn't matter how heavy or large or unwieldy the thing is. If she sees a thing in a room, she's gonna take it with her.
Yeah.
So
I feel like
coming with
at
us.
this moment you are getting that like heavy impulse of like, I want to see what's behind the door.
Mhm.
I need to see what's behind the door.
Okay.
And also, you do hear
Okay.
on the other side of the door footsteps.
Okay. She turns to Palmer and whispers, Did you hear that? The tappy tappy.
I don't like this anymore. I'm gonna try. You know, I was gonna let her open the door, but knowing there's something on the other side makes that curiosity pretty much no. So I'm gonna, but there's another person. Feck.
Same.
Yeah. Well, I can technically carry one or two people, so I'm gonna try and grab her and him and Angel Wings out.
Okay,
Oh no.
let's see what happens.
Listen, have I ever done anything otherwise? This is completely in character.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Mhm.
Please, mixed success.
Ooh.
What does that mean for this? I don't know.
On a mixed success. Can you read that for me, Sarah?
We either we're separated or we all appear in the wrong place. My goal was back in, obviously, where the others were in the cave.
I think on a mixed success, Palmer, you grab this man and kind of huffed him up on your shoulder, and you go to grab Jurnee, and you grab Jurnee. But Jurnee, you are just too curious, and at the last second, you break away from
You
Palmer.
idiot!
I got a no!
And Palmer blinks without you.
Wait, but as I'm blinking, what's the last thing I see in slow motion?
Yeah, as you're going through and like you're preparing this magic, I think you see a wild look in Jurnee's eye and a flash of amber, and then you see her break for the door. Hey, it's Jason.
And Tyler,
Thanks for listening to our show. We really appreciate it.
if you want to support the show, rate us on Spotify or the podcasting app you listen on.
Or you could whisper the name of our show gently into that puddle and let the people on the other side know what to check out.
Not spooky at all.
Nope, just totally normal vibes.
This week, we have a trailer for The Lucky Die, an apocalyptic D&D podcast. Let's have a listen.
You see, looking up from the ground, blood-red clouds boiling across the sky.
You did ask me to bring the thunder.
Dejin! Help! I've got the chalice, please!
Well, if they're following you, then I guess that takes care of a loose end for me.
All of you feel the earth beneath you shake and crack and break.
I feel that I have failed both of you, and I am sorry for that.
This has nothing to do with you being a bad leader.
Do you want a countdown? Oh, I think I want a countdown.
I wanted
3,
to help. I always had good
2,
intention. I
1.
did not deserve to die.
Now.
The Lucky Die podcast is a weekly 5e Dungeons & Dragons actual play podcast. Join our adventure every Monday wherever you download podcasts by searching for The Lucky Die.
If you want to chat with us, come hang out on our Cast Junkie or actual place
Discord. Come to the Discord server.
That's a different server entirely.
You're still invited.
Yeah. If you want to came. Oh no.
Always.
If you want to come chat with us, hang out in our Cast Junkie or actual place Discord servers. Both are really cool. There's a ton of other great podcasts and communities. And honestly, I check it daily because I just love hanging out with the people who are there.
Yeah, man, me too. You can also contact us on Twitter at MemsterOTWPod. That's at MemsterOTWPod. Or on Tumblr at Memester of the Week, where you can see our supernatural shitposts.
It's mostly a lot of, right now, retweeting or reblogging Destiel posts, because that came around on its 2nd anniversary recently, and that shit's hilarious.
I'm gonna be real with you, Chief. I don't know what that is.
Okay, well, we're gonna have to have like a whole like 3-hour conversation about the meaning of that here in a little bit. But in the meantime, thanks for listening, everybody.
Yeah, thank you. Oh, you want to try it at the same time?
Yeah, sure. Go. 3, 2, 1. Thank you
so much for listening. That was bad.
That's terrible.
Wait, 3, 2, 1, go. Okay. 3, 2, 1, go. Thank you so much for listening.
That sounded right over here.
No.
Bye. And then you're in another place. You're unmoored from where you were, and you suddenly find yourself looking, instead of at Jurnee, at the face of Dan as you pop into existence directly in front of him.
I love that you brought back like practically a dead body instead of me.
Palmer, you're oh god, what happened to Jurnee?
What are you talking about? This is Jurnee.
That's what I'm talking about. She looks different.
They're back. Could Dusk and I see this?
Yeah, everyone there sees this.
Great.
And I think Dusk runs up and asks, like, who is this?
I don't know.
Okay, hold on. Before we sort this out, there's something out there, so eyes up.
There's a door.
Is it not Jurnee?
There's a door and lots of green. Also, I think Jurnee has maybe lost her mind.
I'm going to need you to tell me more about that soon.
Yeah. Do you want to look at this guy? I don't know who he is.
Yeah, I think Dusk picks him up off of your shoulder and gives him the once over, and he finds his wallet.
He's robbing him.
He looks at his ID and he says, "Oh, it says here that this is Peter Hughes. Isn't that the person who went missing?"
Did I hear you wrong earlier in saying that this guy looks old?
No, I don't think he said that.
I didn't say that, but I like that. And so I'm going to say that he does.
He looks old?
Yeah. It says on his driver's license that he is 28. He definitely looks like he's in his 60s.
How long have you been 28? I'm sorry.
I ask myself that every day.
Anyways, I'm going to bring to the group's attention that there was also a woman and she is dead.
Yikes.
I mean, that's good to know. Did you kill her?
You know, she kind of hesitates. No.
Oh god, you killed her, bro.
No.
What the fuck?
No, I did not.
Was it on purpose?
I didn't kill her.
I didn't melt that
Do
guy.
you wear wigs? Will you wear wigs?
What are these references?
When will you wear wigs? Never mind. It's not worth it.
He's not dead.
While we're examining the alive body, I'm going to keep my mind on the biggest threat, which is the sounds from deeper in the cave.
Yeah.
So I'm going to try and assess. I want to see when we're going to get attacked.
That'd be a read a bad.
I'm going to read a bad.
Can I also do that, but can I use magic to do it? Like to try to pinpoint where the stuff's coming from?
Let's roll Dan's read a bad, and then you can help out if he needs it. How about that?
Okay, sure.
Tight. Rolling sharp. My favorite.
Easy money.
That's a 10.
Easy clap.
Yeah, 3 questions.
Oh, yeah, boy. I don't do this one very often.
I will say, since you get so many questions and the situations can kind of change, you're doing a general read a bad situation about being in the caves and you're looking for enemies right now. So if you don't, like, you can bank this for while you are in this immediate scene. So you don't have to blow all of them at once.
Yeah. Are there any dangers we haven't noticed? And by that, I kind of want to just see if we're about to get attacked in the immediate future.
You haven't noticed any immediate danger, but I do think you're now kind of back out into the central area and walking along the curve of the main tunnel. And I think further ahead, you spot something kind of shining on the wall, catching your light in a way that like the rest of the wall doesn't.
I don't like that when something shines underground. What kind of mine was this anyway? Was it a shiny mine or was it a coal mine? I feel like I could probably tell by looking around. Oh, nice. There's something up ahead. I don't know if it's noticed us yet, but there's definitely something up ahead. We need to A, get Jurnee, B, get this poor senior citizen to safety. Was there anything distinctive that would sort of lead to that direction? Did it look like the same cave? Did it look you were in? Were there any like weird marks?
The cave, but a door and the weird owl picture from before.
Oh, weird owl!
Also,
fuck yeah!
Lots of like weird canisters of like life magic or something.
So Palmer doesn't know exactly where Jurnee is, like direction or location. Can I try to use magic to peer through the caves and try to lock on to the owl picture and or large concentrations of magic and or Jurnee herself?
Reach out with your senses.
Yeah, that's definitely something that you can do. You can doors of perception that.
All right, let's fucking go.
That's what that's built for, baby.
Let's fucking do it. Let me make my sheet bigger so I can like read. So, do I have advanced magic? I do have advanced use magic. Okay. Using the doors of perception. Boom, boom. Easy money.
There you go, an 11.
So I hold up the dagger to my face. I take a hit of weed and I say, eyes of marijuana, give me sight beyond sight.
Oh my god.
I love how committed you are to the brand.
So I peer through.
I think what happens here is you see this silver glow infuse into your eyes, and you're looking at your dagger, and it's like looking through a window into the rest of the cave. And so the camera is kind of pulsing through like walls and areas, and you can tell that there's a huge concentration of magic to the northeast. And you try and focus on Jurnee, and you end up stopping at this large wooden door with this crest of an owl nestled in thorns and thistles. And then your vision cuts and blinks back, and you're just looking at the surface of your dagger again.
So for my additional effect, can like some silvery wisp of light come out of my eyes and then give a +1 sharp to my boy Dan?
You only get an additional effect on the advanced move.
No, that's for just doors of perception.
Oh, yeah, you're right. I was thinking just use magic. Oh, yeah, sure.
Okay, Dan, you get a little +1 to sharp whenever you may need it.
Hell yeah, go Rams.
Go Rams. So from that vision, can I discern the direction in which that door may be or like the magic may be? So
northeast, right?
Okay, so...
And you have a map.
Guys, I think I know where Jurnee might be from this position. We just gotta go northeast, down that tunnel, over yonder.
Great. Yeah, that's good work. Thank you, Mordicai.
That narrows it way down.
Palmer, do you want to take Peter here back to the cabin, or should I? We should probably get him out of here. This isn't a place for normal people.
I don't know that splitting up further is smart. Do you?
I just know that this man looks like he's on the brink of death and probably needs some medical attention.
We're already pretty split. I don't love the idea of splitting further.
Yeah, guys, I'm kind of fucked up. I don't want to be alone.
There's a risk incurred whenever you try to bring someone with you with your wings, right?
Yeah, that's when I have to roll weird.
Otherwise, why don't we just run like a phalanx and just push through as a team? Just go straight for Jurnee. She's our friend.
I have to agree. We might be able to get some information out of this guy when he comes to.
All right, let me make a counteroffer. We shouldn't. I want to get to Jurnee as fast as possible. I also want to get this guy as safe as possible. I also want to end this threat so no more people get involved in this. Dusk, why don't you take the map, and why don't you work back to the entrance? Why don't you take Peter to safety and then try to make your way back to us? We've handled a lot of scrapes together. I really think we'll be able to pull through, or at least hold off until you can get back to us.
I think that's a good way of going about it. And he looks proud of you.
Aww.
Nice.
Well, now now Dan's really uncomfortable.
Like Dusk smiles at you and is like, that's a good way of going about it. Will you be okay without the map?
As long as we have Mordicai's doors of perception, I think we should be able to find our way out of here.
What are those? Okay.
Okay.
So Dusk is just gonna leave. He's just
Dusk is going to take the map and shoulder Peter and head back towards the entrance for now.
As Dusk is leaving, I just want to tell him, hey, when you see the animal homies, can you just tell them to come in and give us some support?
You mean the raccoon and the frog, right?
So I have granted sentience to a raccoon, a dog, and a frog, and I also have a ghost dog that can help us.
You said dog twice.
No, a raccoon. I said raccoon, a frog. Wait, did I say dog twice? Raccoon?
Yeah, you did. You said raccoon, a dog, a frog, and also a ghost dog. And I was like, hold up.
A raccoon, a crow, a frog, and a ghost dog.
I love that children's book.
Okay, well, we'll unpack that later. Sure. I'll
just when you see them, just say the commander-in-chief requests assistance in the cave. They'll know what it means.
Okay, yeah, sure. I'll go talk to your zoo. Okay, bye. And he starts wandering off towards the entrance, map and light in hand. Let's move back over to Jurnee.
I wonder what Journee's up to.
Just cuts to a corpse. Little whimsical dream music transitions.
I wonder what Journee's doing right now.
She's a dead person next to the previous dead person.
No!
So Jurnee, what are you doing?
Okay, so here's the thing. I may be impulsive, but I'm not stupid.
Sure.
Are you sure about that? Are you sure about that?
I may be impulsive and a little stupid, but I'm not really stupid.
Okay, that's better.
Well, I might be dumb.
Here's my plan. So Jurnee is going toward the door, right?
Yes.
But she thinks, I got this canister of green material, right?
Yep.
I don't know what to do with
sauce.
it. Green sauce. Yeah. And at the very least,
I want to clarify. This is light. It's not. It's not a liquid.
That's fine.
It's a light
green
sauce.
I hate this.
Pesto.
So all of her previous, self-defense training that her dad made her go through when she was growing up has taught her, at the very least, she could maybe use this as some kind of like pepper spray alternative, right? To just like in whomever's face that's on the other side of the door, right?
Let me just spray all of Peter's years of unlived life.
I'm going to blind you with age. Okay, so
my eyes.
I have no idea if this is a good idea or not, but I think Jurnee wants to, since I'm acting on my impulse, I can use magic. Jurnee wants to try to change her little antlers into like a sort of Ghostbusters-esque backpack to hold the canister on so that she can like spray it like an exterminator. Can I do that?
It's fascinating to me that you know that this man was being harvested for whatever this is, and you think it is somehow poisonous, and not what is more likely that it is desirable, and you're probably just going to give whoever you run into like a nice face wash.
But Sarah, it's green.
Yeah.
Green is the color of toxins.
Okay, and here's
right.
Here's my
sorry.
other
I forgot.
train of thought.
You know what?
Okay.
I forgot our keeper was a basic bitch. You're totally right.
No, you actually just spray green behind yourself, and then your background changes, and you teleport to the rest of us.
Yeah, that's it. No.
It's the chroma key sauce.
Here is the true line of Jurnee's thought.
You did have to explain that joke to me. I did not get it.
I figured.
As Jurnee is a very, basic white girl, she has watched a many Disney movie in her day, and one of the Disney movies was a little movie called Sky High, and in this movie,
yes,
the villain gets turned into a baby, and so what if you spray the age juice on somebody and they age down? If they're a baby, they can't hurt you. Maybe. Jason has taken off his glasses and is rubbing his forehead.
Can we reiterate that the choice to make him old was literally a last-minute decision and probably has nothing to do... Like, this was a suggestion from Dan, alright?
I'm just using the logic that we already use in this game, which is none.
It's all Calvin Ball, we all know it.
Let me make my Ghostbusters pack.
Amelia, we've been in a relationship.
Yes?
For almost a decade.
Is this a conversation we should be having on recording?
Oh, no.
I don't know if I've ever been more proud of you.
Wow.
Roll it.
Okay. Use magic. I have to find it first. Here it is. I found it. Oh, hell yeah.
What happens with this on a full success again?
Okay, on a 10 plus, they take the size and shape you need, and you take a +1 forward on a roll involving this item.
Gotta love those good old +1 forwards on your situations.
I'm going all in, baby.
Which, also, this is a good reminder for read a bad situation. I believe you get a +1 forward when you act on the information that is available to you.
Okay, well, I'm acting on door, so.
You're acting on door, but that's also a good thing for Dan to remember.
So does that mean I have +2 forward, basically, if I'm using my thing through door?
Depends on what you do.
Okay, well, sure. Let's just go and we'll figure it out as we go.
Yeah, sure. So this is a Ghostbusters backpack?
I mean, yeah. Like,
awesome.
With a nozzle thing that I can use to, shoot the goo.
All the equipment necessary.
Green, gaseous substance of life. I mean, really.
Back it up, please. You can't go from shoot the goo to sauce of life.
Anyway. So what do you do now?
Well,
you have made your Ghostbusters bag.
Okay. I heard footsteps on the other side of the door.
Yes.
So I'm going up to the door. I got my equipment. I'm ready to go. I think Jurnee just goes for it. I think she grabs the handle, flings open the door, holds out her little hose thing of death and destruction, or possibly life and not destruction, and she's like, "Put your hands up!" to whoever is in the room. You said impulsive.
Oh, I know. That sounds like it's really cool.
Oh, great.
Act under pressure.
Oh, okay. Also, do any of those forwards affect this?
You get a +1 forward using your antlers.
Okay.
Yeah, sure. +2.
Okay, yeah, because door.
+2. We'll take those.
Oh my gosh!
Well,
is that the highest you could possibly have rolled?
I think so.
Nope. It's a 5 + 6 +2 +2.
Oh, okay.
It's very close.
It's very close.
Damn, bro.
Is this an advanced move? No, I don't think it's not an advanced move for me. Well, that sucks.
Yeah, you advanced read a bad and investigate a mystery?
Yeah.
I think
so. So no, can't. That sucks, but it's fine.
But yeah,
Still a success.
You do what you set out to do.
What did I set out to do?
You busted through the door. You said, "Hands up, fucker!" And on the other side of this door, when you enter this room, you see that it is bathed in this green light because there are dozens.
Oh no.
Of canisters, just like the one that you have on your back.
Oh god.
And in the corner on a gurney, you see a Dark Watcher.
Oh, one of the freaky things we fought before? Oh no. Okay.
That has been strapped down.
Oh. So the Dark Watchers aren't even the bad guys, ?
And along the wall of this room, you see various runes and symbols. Some of which look like that alchemical base symbol. There is a set of bloody handprints on the wall, and directly next to it is this symbol, once again, of that owl that is nestled in thorns and thistles. And you see this wooden desk that's covered in papers and books, and you see a man there in a long coat, and he raises his hands and turns around. And you see Quincy Harker. And he says, "Oh, great. Now, where did your friend go? And let's check back in with your friend. Palmer."
Oh, man, this sucks. I bet Dan's got it better.
So, Dan and Palmer and Mordicai, you guys are in the midst of these tunnels and making your way down the tunnels to the northeast now.
Making my way down.
Mord, you're pretty hurt. You stay in the middle.
You got it, bro. I'm good. I'm just telling you guys where to go.
And yeah, we're gonna just keep following Mord's lead, trying not to alert any Dark Watchers or anything. Trying to avoid the shiny thing that I saw up ahead if possible.
Yeah, I think to lead this group accurately through these tunnels, I want you to act under pressure, and you can take a +1 from your previous read a bad situation because you are being wary of whatever it was you saw on the wall.
Okay. Read a bad situation, +1 forward. That is a 4. So thanks for that +1 forward.
You're welcome.
It's a 1 + 1 +1.
Dan, I think that you're just a little overwhelmed right now. You haven't had to take command of a situation in front of Dusk before. You're used to following his lead on things. And you're just a little bit distracted. And so as you pass by, I think you just get a little absent-minded and you forget about that shining piece on the wall. And you realize that it was a tripwire as it is sprung. And it just sets off bells and alarms throughout this cavern, ringing and ringing and ringing. And if they didn't know where you were previously, they sure as hell know where you are now.